Okay, so I got a little more time in my day before I get started on my day. I have to wait for my girl slash wife to get home. So since I got a little time in here, and you know I love what I do, I figure I'd show you off what the product looks like. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology game. This is the first look of the gamer screen paint that we have developed for our Luminous 4K screen paint. This right here is called our Supreme 8 Ambient Light Rejection Deluxe Gamer Paint. So the reason why it's deluxe, because we have heightened the crystal capability and also a few other things in here in the chemical formula to allow it to be able to perform on a much different level. As I told you before that we're not going to be doing this. I'll do a few demonstrations on 1080p, but we're going to do a lot of these on 720p projectors because we want to show our customers that you do not have to spend a lot of money. Number one, when it comes to a projector, some gamers may not have the money for a 1080p or 4K projector, and 720p may be within their budget. So why should their screen quality have to suffer because they're using 720p? Now over here, I'm going to back up a little bit here. We're using my Casio 2500 lumen 720p projector. This is an XGA projector. That is, we have two screens coated. One's downstairs drying. It's a much larger screen. Comes in around 80 inches. This is just the other screen we have right now. It is a basic roll-on application. Does not require any form of expert. You don't have to go up rolling up and down. You can go in any direction you want. It is fully weatherproof. You can take it outside for outdoor gaming, which I plan to do with mine. And also, too, it also works with ultra short throw projectors. So we're going to play a little bit of everything on here really quick while I've got time because wifey and girlfriend slash not home yet. She's still at work, so it gives me a little time to, play around with this. And yes, I do love it so much. So like I said, again, you don't have to have an expensive projector. We want it so all gamers have the ability to use this, even if you have a 720p projector. Closer. Got this on the trod. There we go. Right. This game trashes me so badly. Now with these surfaces, with this kit, you will get LED lights. You will get blackout cloth surface. It's about everything you need to get your screen up and going. And I'll bring you a little closer to the screen. Now my projector sits back around 8 feet where it's 2,500 lumens fully lit environment. Switch to the PS4 dashboard. Let's go over into I wanted to use this really beat up projector I have. Sony, I have one which is a 1,000 lumen projector. It is a Sony VPL X, I think X1000. I think it's 1,000 lumens. I want to use that one, but for some reason the adapter will not work with the gaming system. So I'll do some movies off of that because few people are going to be asking me if I get this product, am I going to be able to use this for movie applications? And yes, you are. You can use it for movie applications and so forth because you know the PS4 and Xbox One have too many users using Netflix or Hulu, whatever you may be using out of it. Now, also, like I said, with these kits, Now, the 1 quart kit we have with the Supreme 8 does come with a blackout cloth surface, but it's 5x7. The one that comes with the gamer kit is 6x9. It's huge. The one that comes with the 2 quart kit is 10 feet by 12 feet. I dare you to go on any form of company and try to find yourself a 10 feet by 12 feet blackout cloth surface for free. Carl's blackout cloth won't even let you get away with that one. That cloth is going to cost you anywhere from $90 to $80, and you're getting that for free from us to be able to paint your massive screen, because some people may not have the room for 150 inch. Maybe you just don't want to paint it on the wall. Maybe you rent. So we give you the blackout cloth for free. Now, as for LED lights, because you want to light it up, you want to have that gaming experience like I have upstairs in my gaming room upstairs, we give you free LED lights. 2 quarts will come with 36 feet of LED lights with remote controls. That's 2 rows. And 1 quart will come with 16 feet. That's enough for you to hit the back of your screen and some. If you want to light up your Xbox One or PS4, knock yourself out with, you have enough. As for, see if we're missing anything else, this will come with free shipping. As for price-wise, 1 quart will be around $198, where 2 quarts will be around $259. Like I said, you go out and try the blackout cloth we gave you for free. I've already checked what Carl was charging for theirs. And yeah, that one right there, and keep in mind, it's not black, it's going to be white. So you can get a white blackout cloth surface from Carl's. That would cost you around $90. Yeah, so what the frick is going on here? I'm going to run my Xbox One through here too. I'm not going through this again. I did the midnight run so many times a day, and I've died so many times a day. It's not even funny. Now, I got a chance to measure my screen upstairs. It comes in at 135 inches. It's already pre-coated with the new stuff already. The gamer paint's been pre-coated already. I did it last night after I got in from taking care of some business. I'm not going through this nightmare again because this was something else to go through. And I'm out of ammo anyway. Let me see. This particular level right here is in, I think, Mayhem level 2. It's a nightmare board, so I'm just trying to get through this. So you're going to achieve contrast, brighter levels. And this is on 720p. Keep in mind, this is not on my Sony VPL FH 30, which is a 4300 lumen projector. This projector is only at 2500 lumens. Let's see if I can get back in this one right here.
Down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance.
I'm gonna get murdered 5 times from Sunday. Nasty bugs. So I gotta get this open. So I got to wreak enough havoc out here to get this thing going. Door's still locked.
Dead meat.
Oh man. Now I gotta get behind the back. What the hell's in here? Oh, no. Come on, grab him, he's right there, grab him! It took me forever to kill that thing. Oh well, I'm not saying I'm screwed, it's just gonna be a little hard battle. I wish I could have taken out that one. Come on, load. Oh, great, another one right there. Oh, that didn't go well. Yeah, down. Come on. It's gotta be something around here alive. It's funny, when you want soldiers, man, to give you second wind, they're nowhere to be found. But man, when they're trying to murder you, they're all over the place. Alright, so we'll pop out of this. I'm not doing this again. I gotta come out of that. I'm definitely not doing that nightmare again. Alright, so I'll show you. Right there, that's my Casio. That's my 2500 720p projector right there. I wanted to use this projector over here, but it's not working. I was trying to find the trashiest projector that I had in the shop, which would have been that one right there, but it's not working anymore. So I wanted to use that one. But the next one I'm going to use is the Panasonic. That one right over there. This is the same blackout cloth that will come with the kit. Then we have light piercing all through this whole entire area. It's nice and bright. I have the opportunity to bring my stand up a little bit more. So actually, I'm on the hunt on eBay. I have a price tag of a budget of $100 to find a 720p projector. So that's what I'm going to be using today for my main projector. As soon as I get it, we find one. We're going to bring it here and use it on the gamer paint.
Overdrive. Select a vehicle. Dynamo.
So we wanted to design something where the gamer does not have to spend a lot of money for a projector to get the best picture you can possibly get. You can go to eBay and you can buy a 720p projector. That pretty much is probably going to cost you under $100. And when you use it on this technology, it's going to make your projector look amazing. And like I said, if you have 1080p, you have 1080p. If you have 4K, you have 4K. But like I said, some people don't have it that way. And you should be able to get the best picture quality no matter what projector you own. Oh, that's down all right. On top of that, we made it extremely affordable. You let me know where you're going to be able to get a screen paint that's going to give you 150 inches and you can run it off of 720p without it looking like a piece of crap. Outside, ultra short throw, amazing contrast levels, white levels, color, everything. Woo. I can't wait till the 80 inches done. Yeah, sniffing it. You don't get points for that. I think they should give you points for it. And train crossing. Oh yeah! Oh, you freaking kidding me! Perfect roll into a train. That is just raw. Should have got an achievement for that one. That was 1 out of a million. Yes. Man, I got... How do I get hit and then get hit again? That doesn't make any sense.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I landed on them.
Oh, no, I can't watch.
Train crossing. Oh, that's nasty. I'm only the community to work with this one. Bring it back, bring it back. Oh, I'm behind that mess. Oh, that's me. That's my group.
Get ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Ouch. Come on, man. It's not cool. That's free. Get the trees. Oh, come on. I'm always trying to get those flips, man. Oh, how is it a rack? Oh, now, yeah, I'm sucking. I'm just crashing and stuff. You're just crashing and stuff. Let me get this together. That was luck. That should have been Garner. Oh, you play a lot better than this. I'm gonna lose smack too. fishtailing. I love this game. Oh, train crossing. Oh! Oh, you freaking Mother George. Yeah, those are my curse words right there. Freaking Mother George. I'm hilarious at Dave and Buster. And I still got the win. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'll come back to this later on. So we'll download some more arcade games in here. Just showing you what the menu looks like in his bad boy. Yeah, some air going on over there. Let's just put on anything. Doesn't make a difference. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's put on let me just show you the color enhancement, what it's gonna look like on this thing. Oh man, I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like on something a little bit more powerful, but still, like I said, 2500 lumens. This looks really good on 2500 lumens. So here we are, 2500 lumens. So we can get some other color pop in here. A 720p projector. Let's bring in that Q demonstration. Let me see. Q. Where's it at? Clear it out here. And we'll put in, let me see, it's right here somewhere. I'm going to show you the settings inside my projector too. They're not even at factory settings. A lot of people don't realize when you get a projector, factory settings are all set to 50. When you come up to contrast and bright levels, factories always have 50. It's always split down the middle. Mine's actually under 50. At 2500 lumens, and my projector is sitting in eco mode. I'm going to show you that one also. I'm going to show you my settings in my projector over here on my Casio. Let me see if I can find my menu right there. It's my menu right there. I'll show you my settings. These are the settings in my projector right now. So we're at 21. All projectors, when you get them, if you get them brand new, they're always set at 50, 50. 50 in contrast, always 50 and brightness, because they're set to factory settings. So mine right here is set to 21. That's as bright as my projector set to. It should be at 50. And my contrast is coming in at -7. As you can see, everything's in standard, normal. There's nothing actually in advanced, anything whatsoever. And also, too, my projector sits in eco mode. I told you that anytime I do a demonstration, majority of all my projectors sit in eco mode. Come all the way down so you can see for yourself. There you go. My projector sits in eco mode level 1. So it's not even on brightness at all. It's not at its full potential at brightness. It sits in eco mode. So we're at under factory settings at 21, and contrast is -7 with the projector sitting in eco mode. It sits back around, let's say in this environment, we're probably about a good 8 feet back from the screen, fully lit environment, plenty of light at 2,500 lumens. So imagine if you hit this thing with something a little higher than this. But we're gonna go lower than that because, like I said, I'm going to be doing some video demonstrations off of here, and I'm going to be using the Sony VPL. I think it's the X1000. That projector, we use that tomorrow because I'm going to be busy today, but we use that tomorrow. That projector is only at 1,000 lumens. That's it. Only problem is it's not going to be, even with the converter, I can't get it to work with the PS4, Xbox One, but we can do some videos or movies off of it at 1,000 lumens because I'm pretty sure you're going to be using this for more than just gaming. All right, so just want to show you that right quick, the settings of my projector, so you can see that right from the door, that the entire time when I was doing the video, we were actually lower than the factory settings. Now, anytime you get a projector where the settings are a little different, if you buy it off eBay, that means the last person who had it, you're going to have their settings. You're going to have to pretty much adjust it yourself on how you might want it. But I would say just do factory reset. It just puts everything back to 50, 50, 50, all the way down the line. Everything's going to be in 50, right down the middle. So let me come out of the menu real quick. Now, if I put all this up to factory settings like 50 all the way up, I felt that when I did the demonstration, there'd be no point in doing that. Let's keep the settings on low, and then that way when I show you the demonstrations later on, I can give you that shock factor by saying, look, we're using this in a fully lit environment. There's plenty of light pouring. So there's sunlight coming through the windows. It's nice and bright in here. And I want to show you the back of my house. There's plenty of light that pushes through. This is a very, very well lit area right here, as you can see from here to here. And using that 2,500 lumens, a lot of people, I want people to see my settings later on so you can say, look, we're sitting in under factory settings, way under factory settings at 21. This projector actually is supposed to be at 50. And when it comes to contrast, our contrast is -7 at eco mode. And we're still producing amazing picture color quality. Nothing's fading. Nothing's washing out on the screen. Color looks fantastic. So imagine, if you will, if you go home and you get a projector at 2,500 lumens or even 2,000 lumens. That's why we're going to use 1,000 lumens tomorrow. And we're going to set that beyond factory settings also too. So that way you can see that you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector. Go to eBay, get yourself a basic 720p Epson, NEC, Casio, one of those projectors, and you're still going to be able to achieve an amazing picture quality off this technology. And you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector. That's the whole point. You know, no one. I think some people, like I said, have to understand that because, you know, you can afford a 1080p projector or 4K. You have some people out there who can't. They have 720p. So because they have 720p, why should they have any less of a picture quality than you have because you have 1080p or 4K? They should have an outstanding picture too. So this is where we actually went in and we boost this stuff has a special form of crystal that we drop into it. It's a special chemical. There's 4 chemicals we drop in here to make these screens boost. The Deluxe has quite a lot of it in it to be able to do this. Now keep in mind, 8s and all that can do that. They look beautiful screens, but we want to do something different with the gamer paint. Something a lot different. Also, too, really quick, we had a price drop on the wallpaper screens. Also, too, the package deal, a special deal, promotion deal with the 1 gallon, they're done. They sold out about, let's see, about about an hour, about 4 or 5 hours ago, somebody came in and brought the last. So there's no more of those left over. Now, I know we said that we weren't going to basically ship these overseas. And I want to be fair. I'm not saying be fair, but I just don't like the fact that these complaints we get hit with, they're very freaking annoying. They are annoying complaints. They are. We are going to we're going to allow the gamer paint to be shipped overseas. We're allowed to be shipped overseas, but keep in mind, signature required would have to be required, and they will be shipped by FedEx. The reason why they're shipped by FedEx is FedEx has detailed tracking information, which means we could pull up all kinds of information on that tracking to figure out exactly where it lands, where it's hitting, where it's roaming. So if anyone is actually getting the idea of thinking of filing a complaint against PayPal falsely, as in saying that they have not received it, we can track your package. And since it will require a signature, your name will be attached to it. It will have to be sent, and the only person that will be able to pick this up is a person who actually ordered the package, which means you can send no one else down to get it. You will have to get it. So it will be made available for overseas orders. Reason why we came to that conclusion. The rest of the paint, it's not going to happen. That's still off limits. It's not going overseas. But the reason why we made that decision, because it's very frustrating for us. And keep in mind, this is not everybody overseas. There's a lot of good people overseas. Just, you ever heard the expression, it takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch? You get hit with enough of these things, they're frustrating as I don't know what. So for a lot of people don't know what it is, it's basically if a package is in transit, and I mean it's on its way. Keep in mind, those of us who live in the United States, we order something from Texas or New York or Indiana, we get a little faster. If you live in Europe and if you order within your own region, you're going to get a little faster. You buy something from the United States, it's going to take longer. If I buy something from Japan, it's going to take longer. Keep in mind. So when we provide you with this tracking information, this is for you to go and contact the shipping carrier and say, hey, look, I'm looking for this particular item. How long is it going to take there? Not contact us, not go to PayPal and file a false complaint against our company. That's what we don't appreciate, because keep in mind, this is free shipping. I'm paying for this out of my pocket. This is $60, $40, $50, whatever it may be. You're not paying for it. I'm paying for it, so you're getting it for free. It's free shipping. All right. So we don't appreciate when somebody comes in and says, hey, a file complaint saying I have not received it, when clearly you have a tracking number showing that your item is in transit, which means it's on its way. So be patient and just wait for it to get there, because it will get there. And if you can't figure out where it's at, then you take the tracking number information that we have provided for you and you call the carrier to find out where it's at. Because I buy things from overseas all the time. I'm a big fan of Japanese anime. There's a place I buy a few things from overseas. And if something is not, if it's not coming, I know it's going to take some time for it to get here. It's overseas. It's going to take maybe a week or two for it to get here. But instead of me bugging the seller, instead of me basically filing a false complaint against the seller, I'm going to contact the shipping carrier and figure out where the package is at and go from there. I'm not going to go file a false complaint against the seller. That's downright idiotic due to the fact that he's already done his part. He sold me an item, even transaction, gave him the money, and that's the end of it. So like I said, if it happens again, it'll be permanent. We will not ship anything overseas, not ever. So that's the reason why I'm frustrated and angry about this. I had somebody coming from England trying to explain to me, well, you need to do so and so. So no, let me explain something to you. It takes, since the transaction is made by PayPal, if they make that claim, that PayPal and their policy, and I've been with PayPal for about 11, 12 years, I know everything about their policies over there. If that item will basically be put on hold until the item reaches destination. So it puts the money that I paid, money that I made on hold. Not only puts the money that I put on hold, but keep in mind, I'm paid for the shipping too. So it's kind of a bit of a slap in the face. We don't have this problem over here in the United States. I make more money over here in the United States than I make overseas. So over the United States, it takes 2 to 3 for a package to make destination. Even if the person goes out and they file a have not received from us, we're going to get our money one way or another, because that tracking number is valid. Number 2, it'll take 2 to 3 days for it to hit destination, which means all I have to do is wait 2 to 3 days and I have my money in my account just like that, no problem at all. But, and on top of that, once that is done, we do ban those customers. They can't buy from us ever again. We do ban them. You file a false complaint against my company, you don't buy anything from us ever again. We don't deal with you. So with overseas, it's different, because it could take maybe a week. It could take 2 weeks. Remember, these packages have to go through customs, and customs has this little routine they have to go through. So there's a whole lot of things they have to go through when a package goes over there. So we may have to wait, and with 7, 8 days, or 10 days to get our money back on our account because of this. And because of this is the reason why they wanted to basically eliminate any orders overseas. Because of this. And it's a shame a few people who basically are good customers, or a bunch of people good customers, have to suffer because of particular individuals who do not know how to wait for an item to get there. I mean, I can't attach wings to your box, my man, and have it fly over there overnight. And I'm definitely not going to pay for overnight shipping, because overnight shipment is extremely expensive, especially here in the United States. It's expensive. I'm not shipping anything overseas. We shipped the package. I'm going to tell you something real quick. Adding some craziness that goes on. And anybody in business goes to, anybody ever been an eBay seller, you sold on eBay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've had your fair share of craziness. We had an individual order and a very expensive projector package deal from us, about $900 projector package deal. And we got very lucky in this deal because I almost lost $900. And I tell you, almost lost. How? The particular area where they lived at, it was impossible for FedEx to ship there because it didn't exist. So they had 2 hubs. I said explained before. They had 2 hubs that it could be shipped to. Now, the thing about it is when you're dealing with PayPal, you have to contact the customer and let him know, don't ship it, because if they say from the door, hey, we can ship it there, don't ship it. Go back and talk to the customer and say, hey, look, we can't find the address. Is it possible if we can ship it here or there? Now, if the customer sits there and says, yes, you can ship it to this address, then you have his permission to ship it there. This will save your neck if you sell, and I'll tell you why. Because it costs me, with my discount through FedEx, $200 to ship that package there. If I didn't have the discount, it would cost me $700 to ship that package. It's the reason why we don't ship projectors overseas, because it costs too much money for us to ship. But he was a nice guy. He was at a church and stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, I'll take $200 out of my pocket. I'll send it over to him. So, long story short, because I'm going to go on about this, but long story short, the projector got there. It reached destination. Not only did we have a signature confirmed, because they made him sign up for the package before he got it, it did reach the hub. He did pick it up and everything. But he went back and filed a complaint as saying he did not receive it. And because even though we had a signature from him, even though we had a clarification that the projector did make it to destination and they did pick it up, because the addresses didn't match. And that's the reason why PayPal came in and said that we forfeit on that particular claim due to the fact that the addresses didn't match. And this is why I say it's important to go back and talk to your customers. It's very important to communicate with your customers, because in an email conversation we had with him, we went back and explained to him if I had shipped that package without his permission, number one, we'd had a package floating around who knows where. He might not have known how to get to it. You got to think about that, because he might not be able to get to that hub. Maybe that hub might be someplace else. He might not be able to get to it. So it's always important to communicate with your customers. So I went back and had an email conversation with him. I explained to him, look, we can't ship it there. It doesn't exist by FedEx's terms. Can we ship it to this particular hub? Do we have your permission? He gave us the permission. He said yes. That's where we shipped it. We sent it to the hub. That's where he picked it up. That's where the signature came up. The reason why this saved our neck, because this man went in and filed a complaint against us saying he didn't receive it when he actually did receive the item, which is kind of sad. You know, it's really sad. So anyway, because what saved our neck was the fact that we could prove to PayPal that we had a conversation with the fellow, asking him for permission to send it to that hub. He denied, in the conversation with PayPal, he denied that he ever had this conversation with us. We had evidence that we did have permission to send it there, and because we had permission to send it there, they made the tracking number valid, and we won the case. So that's why I said communication is very important when it comes to your customers. My customers can call my line right now, because we have a business line. That business line is monitored. Just want to let you know, if you want to get on there and act stupid and do dumb stuff, it's a monitored line, which means it's being recorded for training purposes. We do not take credit cards or any of that stuff over the phone. People have asked me to. We do not do that. It has to be done through the website. The website's encrypted. That's why. I don't see your information. You don't see my information. You just put in what you have to, like any other website, and it's done. Its transactions are all done through PayPal. So we don't take anything over the phone. No. So that's basically about it, but that's the reason why. But yeah, like I said, you go through, mind you, I've been in business for about 12 years. So you go through 12 years of, you know, I'm not saying all of it's bad. Like I said, but you go through 12 years of some crazy stuff, and after a while, you start thinking like, I don't think I want to do this part anymore. You know what I mean? It starts to wear on you. But like I said, we're going to allow the gamer paint to be shipped overseas, and shipping will be free, as we always offer. As for the other screen paint, I must explain this before, please. If you try to bypass one of the shopping carts by thinking that you can just order something and it will send it to you, your money will be returned back to your account. So we will go up there and update the information on the gamer paint. It will have the ability to be shipped overseas with free shipping. So please be patient. You know, don't file false complaints against us. We don't like that. Just go in and just be patient, or contact me, talk to me. I have my email address down there. Email me and talk to me. Say, hey, look, can't find this, can't find that. We can help you out here and there. But don't file false complaints against me. I don't like that. All right, that being said, we're done here. I got to get ready and get dressed because we're doing something different this year. We're not going out for dinner. We've done it too many times. We're doing something different. I think after you've been in a relationship for a really, really, really long time with somebody, I mean, I probably haven't been in a relationship long. Some of you guys are probably on here are married, but you know, after a while, you know, you start to enjoy each other's company. So we're just going to have a barbecue here and just watch some TV and stuff like that. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'm telling you right now, people think I'm joking. The longer you get in your relationship, the less you want to go. You want to go out and bothered by other people. You just want to sit home and just relax, enjoy a nice dinner or whatever. You don't need bother with all that crap. You know, you love each other. That's all. You know, that's all that matters. You know, that's basically about it. But all that being said, let me get ready, because if she comes into the door and I'm not ready, I'm a dead man. You won't hear from me tomorrow. We'll get this gamer paint and the package set up, which can't wait, because it's gonna be so much fun. But this stuff is I'm telling you, it's the fact I'm using a 720p projector right now. It's amazing. So I'm gonna find me an even more crappier projector than this. But anyway. This will be available on the 17th. This is a permanent, which means it's not going to be something where it's a special deal. This is permanent. It's going to be on the website forever. So, and it will be available with free worldwide shipping, which means we'll ship it to you. Yes, if you live overseas, it will be shipped to your front door. All right. That being said, I have to go. Thank you all for your time. Let me see if I've got anything else going on here real quick. Anything else I'm going to pop on here? Let's show off some white levels real quick on this too. Let's just show off some white levels. I want the other screen down. I have a bigger screen downstairs because I do want to do a demonstration on a much larger scale than this. But I'm going to be busy tonight, but tomorrow I will be up. There we go. Levels on this. I gotta get Doom. I like Doom, but I don't know. Doom might be a little satanic. It really is. I remember when I was doing Doom, I realized that the doorways were all upside down crosses. And that really gave me nightmares for a long time. I thought all the doors were upside down crosses in Doom. I don't know if anybody remembers that. All right, let's get out of here because I'm pretty sure you all got things to do too on this day. We'll get this package up and going. I don't know if you saw the labels for this. The labels for this are freaking funny. They're not funny. It's a bit of a humor to it. It's a humor. It's a retro kind of. We went with a retro style kind of label with it, but it's pretty cool. So I can't wait to get them pressed onto the containers. Now, really quick, so we can recap. We are going to have the Gamer Paint launch. Will be on the 17th. Actually next week, next Monday. Next Monday, we will have free worldwide shipping, which means we will ship this overseas without a problem. The 1 quart will come with a screen size of 6x9. It does come with 16 feet of LED light, paints a screen size of 100 inch to 120 inch. The 2 quarts are painted screen size of 100 inch to 150 inch. It does come with a blackout cloth surface that is 10 by 12 feet. That's more than enough for you to do 150 inch easily. Trust me, very easily. It'll come with 32 feet of LED light and with the remote controls. And also too, like I said, you get the screen paint, all that good stuff. All right, so let me get out of here. Thank you all for your time. You'll have a blessed day, blessed night. Tomorrow we'll be back on here with the bigger screen, much, much, much bigger screen than this. And we'll do it on a much bigger scale. We'll have my LED lights and everything attached to the back of that one also. As for my project in here, I'm actually removing this screen, and this screen is going out on the deck there. And I'm actually going to be building me a kind of retro or kind of antique kind of looking movie screen. It's going to have the curtains and all the cool stuff. It's going to have hidden speakers into it. And I'm going to be actually, instead of actually painting this one like a kind of black trim, I'm going to do this with woodwork. So we're going to do a little mahogany trim, which you can see the grain kind of push out. I'm going to make it look really old-fashioned. That's what I want. A little antique, kind of retro, kind of a wood grain projection screen setup. We're going to do some crown molding around the screen, give it a little kind of I want to give it like, you know, if you remember the movie, you remember the game BioShock, that kind of retro, kind of old-fashioned, kind of steampunk kind of design. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so I got a lot of work to do in here. So that's why all the curtains and everything are stripped away, because I'm getting ready to take this off the wall and start building the frame for it. And this is going outside on the deck. I just got to rip out the LED lights in the back because they're not weatherproof. They will get jacked up. All right, that being said, got to go. God bless.